Welcome back to Witcher 2. I'm here in the Kaedweni army camp, and I've just spoken with King Henselt and Deathmold, getting some information. Lots of quests as well popped up along the way, so I may as well go and have a look at those first of all. There's a few quests which have crossed over to Chapter 2 here. Courage symbolized. Lifting a curse from a battlefield is no small feat. It requires preparation and a professional approach. The Witcher was fully qualified, and thanks to the advice of other professionals, knew exactly how to approach this thankless task. Among other things, he had to acquire artifacts of the battle, representing the virtues and horrors of war. The symbol of courage was one of them. The Witcher decided to inquire around the camp about the nature of this symbol, for nobody knows more about war than soldiers. Bring it on, Kaedweni camp. Oh, this is the arm wrestling. There were many athletes among Henselt's soldiers, but the Witcher was looking for the famous Adam Pangrat, whom Bartholomew Bargi had mentioned. The Assassins of Kings. Where do I go with this one? Geralt knew that Letho had teleported somewhere into the area of Vergen, and Triss Merigold arrived in the town's vicinity along with him. The Witcher began looking for the Kingslayer's trails. Looking for the murderer, the Witcher learned that there was a captured Scoia'tael in Henselt's camp. The connection between Letho and Yorveth in mind, Geralt decided to talk to the captive and ask him about the Kingslayer. He hoped the prisoner would direct him to a fresh trail. Conspiracy theory. Do you want to hear how the Witcher got embroiled into a high-level conspiracy? Well, our hero was summoned before Deathmold, a bad beginning making a worse ending. The sorcerer was aware that the Witcher is interested in the curse placed on the battlefield, and pointed him to a clue. So it was that several soldiers hatched a plot apparently connected to the curse. Deathmold did not know what was the conspiracy's aim and who belonged to it. After getting this, oh how precise clue, Geralt decided to nose around the camp. So they do have a square coin with, I can't remember what was on it, a fish or something is on the coin. The blood curse. At that time, King Henselt suffered from an embarrassing affliction. Namely, he'd been cursed by the sorceress Sabrina Glevesic, whom he had executed for making a grave error in her magical practice. Witches are experts on curses and can generally figure out how to lift them, but even they need pointers sometimes. Geralt headed for the side of the stake at which Sabrina had been burned. To lift the curse, he needed to learn exactly how the execution had played out. Then he would need to recreate it using the very items that had been used during that event. Sounds like a difficult task. The Eternal Battle. In the world of wraiths, only those relics the ghosts had a connection to in the life have any meaning. Geralt and Deathmold agree that they would need items symbolizing war, specifically objects, representing the concepts of hatred, courage, faith, and death. The Witcher thus began his search for the Dunbanner's standard, the symbol of death, for the sword that had belonged to the infamous and odious General Vandergrift, and for a piece of the armour that had once belonged to brave Seltkirk. The symbol of faith, the medallion, was in Henselt's possession. So I'm going to need to gather all of those items together in order to be able to lift the curse. But what I want to do first of all is just have a little bit of a look around. Is there a way beyond here? There may be some herbs. Looks like this is... Is that the other army there, across the river? There is a ruin over there as well. I wonder if that's part of the Mystic River quest. Okay, so I'm going to head back into the camp, check out this kind of tavern, have a talk with a few people along the way, see if I can get some extra information.
On their eggs until this mist lifts.
It won't just disappear. They say only a spell will lift it.
Lower Kaedweni camp.
Here, boy. Odrin.
So it's some drunk guy asking for Odrin. Let's talk to the prisoner here.
Here, boy.
No talking to the prisoner.
Excuse me, Miles.
What do you want?
How did you catch him?
We didn't. Nothing to boast of, really. We found him, barely alive.
He was lying in the ravines among the corpses of other squirrels. Terrible bloodbath it was.
As if a mad medic slashed him with a giant scalpel, aiming at their arteries no less. For there was blood everywhere. Nasty splashes even high up in the rocks.
When was this?
Before that ghastly fog appeared.
Get anything important out of him?
Not really. We salted his wounds, broke his fingers, scorched his feet. But he didn't so much as peep his own name. Tried to bite off his own tongue, in fact. Them elves like a bit of suffering, methinks.
Maybe he's hoping to be rescued.
Not likely. Someone massacred them. The whole unit. That's what the Royal Mages asked him about. Who it was and where they are now. There's no understanding elves. If he answered, we'd hang him quickly. It'd have peace. But he prefers to suffer.
Can I talk to him?
No chance. I don't know you.
How might we get to know each other?
Trust needs to be earned, mate. You best go, now.
Huh. Talk to the soldiers about the conspiracy against Henselt.
How'd you do?
Okay, well I'll have to come back there. Hopefully they'll trust me a little bit later.
Children, here, boy.
Wonder who Odrin is, his cat or something.
Coins. What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Here, boy. Odrin.
Who do I spy if not the famed Geralt of Rivia?
You seem to know me, but I have no idea who you are.
And you're worse off for that, for I can make you even more famous.
You write ballads or something?
I've no notion of songs, but the king's vested me with the task of organizing knightly tourneys. A swordmaster like you must be eager to show off his skills. Knightly tournaments are a pastime for real men.
Does King Henselt have any interests besides fighting?
We value knightly tradition in Kaedwen. Only duels in the arena let a knight stay in good form and hone his skills.
Okay, so maybe I can join the tournament a little bit later.
Bloody comet. Square coins. And that barking fog.
There is a mail enhancement
long as they
there
pay
as
us.
well. Let's take a quick look at the map and just see where I am. Okay, so it's just the tents down here. I'm going to have a look here and just see if there's anything worth looking at. You never know who's going to be hanging around. Although I think NPCs that I can talk to are do show up as little green dots on the map.
What is
no,
it?
maybe not.
You're young. Is this your first excursion?
Aye. I'm itching for that battle.
Young and zealous. Not afraid?
Of who? Short arses led by a lass. We'll thrash him.
I can't talk to him again. No, that's it. Okay. Steel plate enhancement. Well, I'm picking up some good loot anyway. I can't seem to talk to him again. He's just sitting down there. What about this guy? Okay, so I was wrong about the green dots being NPCs you can talk to, because that guy definitely wasn't on the map. Oh my goodness, look at this. Bastard sword, long sword, cleaver. A lot of weapons here. Just the gate out. Oh, what's this?
Piss off out of here.
You're talking to an elder. So show a little respect, you prick licker.
Respect for you? This is no place for crappers like you. Out, I said.
Aye, true. Join the pigs in the pen, that's your place.
Why are they hitting this guy? Talk to the thrown out soldier.
Are you all right?
You'd best leave. Old Maverick ain't a good companion. Unless you're looking for someone to mock.
What I saw back there, that happen often? What's the problem?
I've bigger problems to deal with than the camp tramps. My nightmares have invaded my waking life. The specters haunt and hunt me by day.
Come on. Nightmares are common. Start at the beginning.
One night, I walked to the riverside and sat there, staring at the stars. I must have fallen asleep. I dreamt of my birdie, her milk-white bosom, her gentle voice. I saw and heard her as if she sat beside me, and then that voice became a terrifying whisper, curdled the blood in my veins. I opened my eyes, but the spectre remained. It went on talking, hovering over me, stretching its mitts out towards me. I felt a deathly chill, and then it happened.
What?
Never been a coward. At the fore and fierce in many battles. But a human's one thing. A spectre's another. No other way to put this. I shit myself. Out of fear. Pants right full by the time I got back to camp. Since then, they mock me. Call me the crapper.
I didn't see anyone mocking you. Well, except for those two drunks.
Then you haven't looked around well enough. I'm the laughing stock of the entire camp.
You're a piss poor soldier. Why did you go to the riverside?
Why did you go to the beach?
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed in a house there. My unit was on the lookout for Demaven's forces trying to cross the river. I just wanted to recall the old times.
So you took part in the campaign 3 years ago?
Took part? I barely escaped with my life. Leva, the brothel medic, saved me. Talk to her if you want to learn more. She knows everything about the camp.
What time did the Spectre appear?
I went to the beach after my watch, so it must have been an hour before midnight. I've no idea how long I slept, but when I reached the camp, it was dawning in the east.
I'll deal with the Spectre, but you should know a witch's services don't come cheap.
My soldier's pay is meager. Got but a few coins in my pouch and some pipeweed. Will you do it for that?
All right.
Okay, explore the hut on the cliff and the riverside beach at night. Leva might provide additional information. Okay, so let's just continue having a walk around the camp and see who we can meet.
What do you want?
How's the mood?
Food and drink are good, and the plough and tent's well staffed. Fighting men don't really need anything more.
A ploughing tent. Looks like they only say I can only ask them one question, and then they sit down
What
again.
you want?
Any idea what Nilfgaardian forces are doing here?
Who the hell knows? I reckon they're just observing, and nothing good will come of that.
Think they've made a deal with Henselt?
They've been here weeks, so they must have agreed on something. The camp folk don't like it.
I know you.
Aye, we met in Vizima. I was working for Salamandra and barely escaped your rat. Grown wiser since. Listen, I've a trinket. My last reminder of those days. Take it and hold no grudge against me.
I hold no grudge, and I'll gladly accept the trinket.
Take it. And good luck.
Okay, what's his name? I remember him.
Out!
Can I continue talking to them? Get more information. I can't talk to this guy anymore. No. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's have a look around here and see what else I can find now. Why is he a blue dot? He's blue on the map. Gavrillo.
Take care.
No. I can only ask them one question. I guess I need to be careful what questions I ask them. It's Maverick.
Everything fine?
Gilbert.
What do you want?
Why do you think the Temerians are here?
I've not the faintest idea, and I don't trust that captain of theirs.
You know Roach.
Not personally, but I heard he's a madman. Something terrible. Folk by the campfire claim he cuts off elves' ears and eats them.
This looks like the fighting pit. Who's yelling out? Oh, that guy's asking for Odrin. Once I get to the tavern, I'll stop and have a rest and see if I can level up. I think I have gained at least a few levels. I'm not sure when the games start. Elbert.
I am your humble servant.
Odrin!
Okay, so I've done a little bit of a loop around that side. I think the
What else
someone
am I
else to
to do?
talk to here.
This mist's driving me crazy.
Who's this guy? Justice Hoodterror.
Greetings!
Greetings.
Where are you?
Ego.
How's service under Henselt?
See anybody complaining? And we don't like busybodies.
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
I can't see it.
Drunk soldiers.
Odrin! Where are you? Seems we'll be slaughtering squirrels again.
I definitely want the oil.
Surprise! Odrin! Never had
You're
anything
You're carrying too much weight.
You know me, I'm not prejudiced.
I'm gonna grab it all anyway. You're carrying too much weight. Is this my tent here? It's got my my picture on it. It's got Geralt's
Alien races.
photo
You'll never
on it.
understand them.
I need to find someone to trade with. Roderick of Daevin.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Okay, well I guess I could put away some of this junk. I kind of want to sell it though. Ego.
Greetings.
Greetings. I do have a lot of junk now. I'm reduced to walking. I can't run around the camp. There could be a someone. Oh, hold on a second. Oh no, the trader's camp is here. Is the dwarf a trader? Let's have a chat with him. Isidore K.
What? Surprised to see a dwarf on human leash? Got a well thought out slur ready and waiting. Go on, surprise me.
You're a little tense.
Tense. That's a good one. I, odd-looking human, am a prime mercenary, a sapper. I'm not tense by definition.
A sapper?
Not that kind of sapper. I build field fortifications and war machines. I can fucking throw a boat bridge across a river in half a day. Digging ditches is relaxing, that's what I
Got any spare parts for those war machines? The decommissioned ones, of course. I need some to make monster traps.
Sure. Why wouldn't I? If I do.
Okay, well, let's trade first of all. I'll see if I can sell off some of my stuff. Let's go and have a look at the swords. They're probably fairly heavy. The robust cutlass isn't as good as Stennis' sword. Sell that one. The robust longsword. Short sword. I kind of want to hang on to Erudite. It does have 3 slots. Superb, well-balanced silver. I don't have the dagger skill yet. They do a lot of damage. Maybe I could sell off the smaller ones. I should have some spare... Oh no, I don't have any spare armor. I can sell off all of my junk though. There we go. It doesn't weigh much, but I will get a little bit of cash for it. The books don't have any weight, so I can hang on to as many of those as I want. What's taking up so much weight then? It's not the armor, maybe it's all of the enhancements. Oh no, it's probably all the crafting materials. Kind of want to hang on to them though, because I'm not sure. I've got 31 iron ore. I kind of want to hang on to it. 32 leather. I may see if I can find a storage spot. Let's see what he's got for sale. Anything interesting here? He's got some leather. Crafting diagrams. The biter. Doesn't do a great deal of damage. The conflagration trap is quite good. The well-balanced dagger. Okay, so I can start crafting those for myself. Devil's Puffball. Releases a cloud of poisonous gas. The flare lights up an area. I've got a lot of these formulas already. The Stench Bulb releases a cloud of fell-smelling gas that weakens all foes, and that's pretty much it. He's got some lures. Phosphorescent crystal, a harpy lure. I'm going to leave those for the moment. I'm not sure if I'm going to need them. So, okay, thanks, buddy. He's got some grape shot bombs here, and oh, a harpy trap. Effective against harpies. I may buy the diagram for that later. But that's okay. Let's see if I can have a bit of a dice poker with him. Craft me an item. Is there anything I want to get made? There is the Jagged Blade. I purchased that diagram for quite a bit at the end of the last episode, the last chapter. But it's actually not as good as Stennis' sword, so I may as well not bother with it now. The Kayren skin armor is armor plus 9. I think I've got something better than that already, but it does have quite a few resistances. Causes foes to attack each other. Now that could be handy. What do I need for that? Drake Venom. Oil. I'll have a think about that. For now, let's chill out. Maybe play a little bit of poker. It's been a while. I do need to relax a little bit. Okay, let's roll the dice here. So 2 twos, pair of twos. 2 pair I've got. 1, 2, 3. He's got a straight. Okay, I'm going to need a full house here. So either a 2 or a 5, I think, should win it for me. I've got a 1 in 3 chance to beat his straight. No. Oh, I did win. I thought he had a full house. Maybe he just had a pair. 22, orange. Thank you, Isilor.
Looking for something?
I heard some tough men serve in your company.
You heard right.
Care to test that with a little arm wrestling contest?
Why not? If you want to wrestle, I need to see some orange.
Okay, I want to see some orange as well.
Let's do this.
Aldrin, where are you?
Your paws are strong as a bear's. I'll give you that.
Yours are strong for humans, I guess.
Okay, who else wants to wrestle? How about Randall?
What is it?
What is it? I want to arm wrestle.
I heard you and your men arm wrestle a bit.
What's it to you? That sport's only for the strongest.
Do I look like a wimp to you?
Truth be told. But I'm willing to test you. If you want to wrestle, put down your orange and we'll get to it.
Let's do this.
Aldrin, where are you?
So it's fairly easy, this one, actually. I think it was harder facing some of Laredo's men.
You're tough. Hello.
Defeat another opponent at arm wrestling. Let's see if I can find one more to defeat. Oh, this third guy here. How about Viri?
Something's brewing.
Oh. Not anymore. Sorry, buddy. Let's get the fire going again.
Something's brewing.
Okay, I can't talk with him. Okay, so maybe there's somebody else, somewhere else in the camp. So I've had a little bit of a walkthrough, but I'm going to go and have a look at their notice board and check out some of the other shops. That's all for now. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all again soon for Witcher 2.